which puts this draft as a very high octane setup, has a lot of magic burst damage, very good against things like the Timbersaw or the Terrorblade. I guess the only thing that's a little...
Top, attempting to get the disengage on the pull.
Yep. Just having those cogs into play. Are they going to be able to keep Misha alive? That now Nightfall will get the first blood. Crit is going to have to back off a little bit. That will use that plasma field. Just put a little bit more pressure over onto Ursa. He is out of regen other than some stick charges. Has to be a bit careful. Take out the mid lane again. Both of them very comfortable. We've got the level 5 on both heroes.
Oh, top, they're trading.
Top
Clockwork
lane?
is kind of
yeah,
stuck.
They are. Putting the pressure over onto Nightfall and Misha. Crit chasing after Misha. He wants his kills. Has the shard. Should be able to collect the kill.
These fights when you don't have meta. And he's level 6, he's coming towards bottom.
Arteezy? Oh, he's gonna get Timber chained down.
They want more, they want Fly too.
Oh, they want Fly. Look at BZM, look at the way he's cutting around the trees.
Yeah,
Surprise!
top, we also see a kill.
Forward. Have the Curse Crown over onto Fly. The Cookie Hop forward. BZM taking a decent amount of damage. It's still going to be a kill on Fly, but in the top lane, Nightfall finding the kill. Skirmishing over here in the mid lane. But again, this Void Spirit, very survivable. Top lane again, Misha getting caught. Has the cogs, but Crit doesn't seem to care. Crit would like to get a little bit closer to you, in fact, Misha. Clicks plus the plasma. Nightfall is just having a great game up here. 3 kills, 2 assists. That is very scary, I think, for the side of OG.
We saw top rune being controlled by...
Or a scan. Smoke play coming out from the side of OG, though. They're responding. They're looking to see if they can take a skirmish and potentially get the jump on the side of Evil Geniuses.
They're diving
lane,
Misha.
A bit of a dive again over onto Misha. Abed is here, though. Cookie up forward. The double damage gets popped from BZM. Nightfall says, like, yeah, I'd love to go for a fight. They're looking for the Terrorize. Won't manage to land it, but the Snapfire kisses. Taiga trying to just break some ankles, do these dances, duke around, but he is going to get burned down by Abed. I mean, they have completed the Yules on Abed, so that does give them the option to try to make the moves, but it is a Timbersaw. It's just very difficult unless you bring the numbers to really deal with Amar at this time.
Yeah, they have wards in the area. OG.
Hook shot in. Go for the split. Honing into the brambles. There's the Yules coming to play here for the Leshrek. Gonna get terrorized out, and those Mortimer kisses, oh, but they just cut right through Abed with Amar being in this vicinity. Curse Crown will end up going off. Another Yules coming into play. Oh, Arteezy, he has no hope of escape. Not with all the heroes of OG jumping on him like that.
I love the decision by Amar to go for a first item Yule Scepter in this game as well. When you're playing against Ursa, it is such a fantastic item to have because it has full duration even if you enrage. So it's a great way to lock him down. And I think Arteezy, he doesn't want to find himself near these fights at all right now.
Oh, alright. Just a casual pick-off here by Crit, finding Taiga. The TPs are coming out. Abed trying to protect this tower. They're sending over the... Oh gosh, okay. Amar just kills Fly.
He just wants to farm, but he has this Battle Fury, and he finds himself in bottom area. It's a dangerous place.
Yes, it is, because there's no one nearby to be able to teleport and help him out. He's going to try to take down Misha before he dies. We'll be able to get that kill, but not really the trade that you want to see if you're an Evil Geniuses fan.
And affirmative my bad is Amar saying, yeah, I probably should have Yule Sceptered. And same can sort of be said against Leshrek as well, so it's a great item here.
Taiga with a nice terrorize over on Stupid Snowball, of course, from Crit. Buys a bit more time. Throws out the shards, drops the Wraith back. This is looking like they're going to end up losing Taiga.
Yeah, I thought for a second that BCM might jump in on that since the terrorize pushed 2 heroes back, but didn't really want to.
Yeah, they don't really have one of those here. Like, you know, in a lot of the games, you'll have one particular hero that can take the unsafe farm. As Amar just jumps immediately on top of Arteezy. They'll fly nearby.
He does have Aegis and BKB. They could go on him, but it's not the best target to initiate on.
Pop, not going to be able to quite get over there, but they do hold him into place. Oh my word, the damage coming out from Amar. They pop the Aegis. Wait patiently here, trying to get Arteezy out, but they'll just chase after Amar, but he's got the Timber Chain. BKB coming into play here from Arteezy. Needs to be careful, though, and that's Scotty doing work. As Over on the side, gearing up with the Terrorize. A nice play, pushing back some of VG, but there's those Mortimer Kisses like we talked about. Trying to just get all the damage as possible as they're chasing after Misha. Yuragi's sitting very low right now. Does have the Sunder, but not going to be able to get it off. As now they'll toss Nightfall over, chasing after Taiga. Got the shards. Nice force away, though. We'll be able to keep him alive a little bit longer. BZM and Amar trying to get out the snowball, rolling right towards him like an Indiana Jones film. But they still have not managed to catch him.
Yeah, Nightfall trying to a great degree, but Racer and Leshrac were allowed to do so much damage in that fight.
Cane Rune, the Abed getting ready to set up with the Split Earth, followed up with the Snowball. Misha jumping in, but not going to be able to save BZM. Despite his best efforts. They try to launch Abed up to the high ground. Don't quite manage to make it. Now Crit is in for some trouble here as Amar throwing out the shock. They still have the vision. The fall for the Bedlam from Taiga. It's going to be a kill on Crit, but the follow-up is here. As now Taiga will fall to Nightfall. And the cookie hop again. Abed, man, Abed's just super aggressive. He's got Arteezy coming in too. Was looking to go try to land the Split Earth, but they do have the Force Staffs like we talked about. The Yules play over onto Arteezy. They're kiting him quite well.
Yeah, this Snapfire Shard, by the way, it feels like it counteracts the Force Staffs to a degree, because you have longer range on the cookie now. You fly so far. So he's using it to help people catch. Oh, gee, they want to fight this.
Yeah, Amar sees Fly. That little bit of the cookie hop away. Does probably need some assistance though, as again the Force and Amar cleaning up everybody, just cutting through them. Follow up though, he's gone perhaps a bit too far because he will end up falling to Abed. Misha though with a nice hook shot. Oh, they'll take down Arteezy as now Yuragi joining the fight. The slow over onto Nightfall plus that battery assault. Nightfall says, oh my god, yeah, I can't stay here.
Certainly going to stick around there, just waiting, and we'll see when Arteezy decides to make the move over.
They smoke up on the side of OG. They immediately want to punish them. As Fly just gets... Okay, there was a Fly there. He's not going to be available for this fight now as Evil Genius is forced to try to run away. Nightfall trying to slow them down a little bit. Crit getting drawn back over to the side. Too much damage coming out from Amar. So Chakram cleans them up. Followed up now. Abed, he's going to be forced to run. But they have the Yules. This is not an easy way to get out. As they'll just... Yeah, they burst him out.
Yeah, this is some very good initiation. They just fly in immediately with a clockwork, get the first burst, and from there on the fight is quite easy for them. If there's not going to be any Snapfire, she can't be around to save people with a Fire Snap Shard. So yeah, they put themselves in a good spot. Arteezy tried to join the fight, but it was too late. They already were in a bad spot.
Nice hook shot over onto Nightfall. We'll throw the power cogs out. Chakram getting tossed too. Arteezy though trying to get into position, but it's so hard to pin down Amar at this point. We'll drain a little bit of the damage. Nightfall chasing after Amar. They have to land these Mortimer Kisses. He'll turn back around. Has the Yules pushing the limits on this particular hero. He's still alive as now Arteezy coming around the side. Pops the BKB. Looking to see if he can get his hands on Amar. Amar trying to juke, trying to break the end skills, but they'll finally be able to take him down. As now Fly on the back, and Taiga's here, so is Misha. They'll end up taking down Taiga. BZM, though, will be able to get the cleanup kill.
That was really nice by Arteezy to just ignore the plenty of gold going over. But yeah, you can see already this game is turning out to be very difficult. Yules?
Yules and... Oh, okay, all right, we got another Yules waiting patiently, but their patience is rewarded.
Beautiful. He knew there was going to be the counter Yules immediately after his first Yules, so Abed fakes out the stun.
Feels like they want to try to fight this. As they'll find an opening over onto BZM. Gonna see if they can burst him down, but they do, of course, have that Yules coming into play. BKB popped over onto Arteezy. He'll take down BZM, but Yuragi, again, kiting just so nicely. They do jump onto the back line. Look at Misha. Nightfall with the BKB is just running at them, trying to close the gap. We'll be able to try to drain a little bit here from Amar. Yuragi, heavens halberded. He's going to go back into the fight. They clean up Taiga on the other side. And Crit, they want to finish off Yuragi. They have the BKB over on Nightfall. He's chasing after him again. These heavens halberds coming in clutch because they just need a little bit more damage. Yuragi is just ticking down and time's out. They'll end up getting the kill. And now Amar running for his life. The snowball coming after him. Not able to quite manage to finish up. He decides he wants to stand and fight, but he is going to get bashed up. So Abed collecting the kill. Oh, plays. They're sending out Misha with the jetpack and trying to get out as much information. But it's just hard for them to get these pickoffs in these finds.
Oh, Clock is going to initiate.
They will be able to find themselves Nightfall. Use the Terrorize. Hold the place here. They've got the Chakram. They should be able to just burst them down instantly. So that is his death here. Now can they grab crit in time? Yes, they can. They've got vision over here on the side. Shock from plus the E-Blade, plus all the damage. He is obliterated as the rest of Evil Geniuses clamber back into their base for safety.
Well, Uragi had a job. He had to kill the Racer, and he did so very fast.
Did indeed the jump in over onto BZM, though he is going to get blown up. Popping the BKB, the Mortimer Kisses, raining Hellfire down. No, I thought the Blink. Yeah, the Blink. That's what I'm thinking. Sorry, guys. It's like almost 8 a.m. over here. Brain's starting to get a little fuzzy. There it is, though. They're getting into position. Throwing out the Remnants, seeing if they can grab anyone. Throwing out the shards. Immediately crit, though. Gets turned into a pig. He's going to try to save him with the cookie. Misha's pretty deep here, but he's still going to be able to survive. BKB is getting popped multiple sides, but Uragi on the backside. Arteezy just jumps on him, immediately murders him, and now the chase is going on after Amar. He's not going to be able to Timber Chain out of this. Not when he's turned into a little piggy. Taiga will get just hit with the...
Oh,
that particularly works.
That's just how it is.
That is just how it is, as they get a draw over onto crit, but the follow-up here, Arteezy's here. Is chasing after Obser on the back line. Nightfall chasing over here onto Misha, over onto Uragi. Uragi going to survive, but Misha looks like he's going to fall. And now the kiting is real over onto this Ursa. Arteezy has to be careful. Doing a decent amount of damage to him as they are kiting, and there's going to be the snowball save coming out. They'll end up losing Taiga. Roll forward over onto one of the illusions. Still protecting Abed, keeping him alive, but BZM seeing an opening. Potentially trying to pop over to Abed. Good cookie save, though, was Amar over on the back lines. They do get the kill on Amar. Jumping onto the back, but Arteezy, he's taking too much damage. It's a beautiful terrorize that forces him away, allows the kiting. They'll buy back on Arteezy, though.
Remove. Oh, the teams are going.
Nightfall is very far forward here, but they just force away. They're going to put out some of that kiting damage like we talked about as he goes for the refresher. Another BKB, but this Scotty damage, oh my gosh, they just pop. And then they're gonna buy back Abed, looking for the opening crit, finding this opening over onto Misha. See Arteezy trying to just get into these fights. Doesn't end up getting kited. Amar, though, is just left behind, so he is going to die. That was a buyback early. This is a very big fight with big potential here, as now BZM trying to run away, trying to get out fast enough. Looks like he might be able to escape with the force staff coming out now from Abed. Was looking for the opening. Not gonna be able to get to these tier 4s. BZM doesn't seem happy about it. Yeah, they make the decision to go for the tier 4s. Realizing they have an opening. E-Blade getting tossed out here. Lotus being placed over onto Arteezy. The fortifications coming out. Still does have that Aegis.
Clock goes
Hook
in.
shot coming in from Misha. Force staff out though. And now over on the side, there's going to be the drain coming out from Nightfall. The punch, the roll going forward over onto Misha. They'll be able to finish him off with the Mortimer Kisses. The buyback now from BZM. They're just focusing down these buildings, though, Waga. They've got their eyes on the prize. We'll have this Timbersaw up in a moment, but now Uragi, he's just standing into play. He can't move, he can't do anything. They're just putting down the damage to get terrorized. It's enough. The Thunder play comes out. Arteezy turning his attention now over to BZM. He's gonna be able to try to jump. They want Uragi. They want this kill. The cookie hop forward. They'll be able to keep him alive a little bit longer, but now there it is. The punch. They'll finish him off, and now they'll chase after Amar. The damage is real coming out from Evil Geniuses. The Aegis does get popped, but it's already done. The GG gets called.
What an absolutely wild game one there. EG finally takes down OG in this game. That was a hard battle all the way. Two very evenly matched teams. Some smiles over on the faces here as EG, they do take a